Now, in a bit of a shock move, Brantford Mayor Kevin Davis has rescinded his resignation from council. He was expected to resign at the end of the month, but says today that he'll continue to serve as mayor for the rest of his term, but he won't be running for re-election. Manisa Donabalan joining us live in studio with more on this. Manisa, why is he reconsidering?
Hey, Matt. Davis said he reconsidered because his personal decision would become a financial burden for taxpayers, which can be avoided. He was advised that by-election could cost $600,000 and it wouldn't take place until the end of January next year. He also added there's a number of vital initiatives and projects that would be impacted if he leaves now, like a new hospital, the sports and entertainment center in order to keep the bulldogs, and the affordable housing strategy. He says he wants to make sure these projects succeed, even though his decision to resign came after the harassment he's been facing. He was hoping the amount of toxicity the city staff were dealing with would lower if he left, but it got worse and he didn't want to leave them.
Some members of my family were not very happy, and I think more concerned for me. But I've resolved to see it through. And actually, a lot of the positive messages that I've been receiving in the last 2 weeks, when you get a positive message, it's like adding gas to the tank, right? It's like getting a little bit of oxygen. And as a politician, you don't often get that, and nor do you expect it. But it has been really helpful for me to kind of rejuvenate me and lift my spirits.
His term ends November 2026, and the election would be in October that same year, so he has a little over 2 years left. He's hoping to finish all his projects by then, but if he isn't done, he says he'll still probably stick to his plan of stepping down and passing the torch. Matt?